Good morning, welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies out there this morning. We'll average out partly cloudy for the afternoon hours. We'll have an increased upper level cirrus during the afternoon ahead of a decaying frontal convective system, associated with a frontal boundary. That's going to provide us with a chance of showers and thunderstorms to move into the evening hours, into the late evening hours today. Overall, though, we'll just have some mild conditions with slightly breezy winds for today. Looking at our upper level winds across the Wallops region today, we have freezing level at 13,600 feet. Our winds out of the south-southwest 25 knots at 1,000 feet. And we move up into the atmosphere above the 1,000-foot level. We see winds coming more southwesterly to northwesterly and peaking at 39 knots at 25,000 feet this morning. Looking at our current surface analysis, we have a frontal boundary across the Great Lakes into the Ohio Valley. It's moving towards our region. We also have an area of high pressure off the eastern seaboard that's providing us with south return flow or southerly return flow for today, and that's going to provide us with those slightly breezy winds as well. We'll have this frontal boundary approaching this evening, and that'll provide us with our chances of showers and thunderstorms across the Wallops region. Looking at our satellite imagery across the region this morning, you can see we have a good amount of upper level cirrus cloudiness that's associated with this decaying convective line that's still propagating across to Ohio into West Virginia. That's going to be continuing to weaken as it moves towards our region, but we'll have more convection fire up across the Appalachian Mountains this afternoon, and I'll move towards our region for this evening. But overall, we'll just have this abundance of upper level cirrus cloudiness across the region for the afternoon hours. Looking at our radar as well as the lightning across the Mid-Atlantic region this morning, we can see some showers across the northern portions of the Mid-Atlantic region to New Jersey and also into Pennsylvania. Also seeing the rain showers and thunderstorms across the Ohio Valley into, as I mentioned, western portions of West Virginia. It's going to continue to move towards the Appalachians and slowly die out as it moves eastward towards our region. And then, as I mentioned before, you can see a couple light rain showers starting to pop along the Appalachian Mountains. This is where about they'll pop up for the afternoon hours across northern portions of Maryland and also northern portions of Virginia, and that'll propagate towards our area for the evening hours. And here's our HER model giving us an idea of what the radar may look like for the afternoon and the evening. Here is 1 o'clock this afternoon. You can see the showers and thunderstorms across Pennsylvania, and then starting to develop across the northwestern portions of Maryland. And then you can see here by this evening, you see some showers and thunderstorms starting to try to move through the Delmarva Peninsula. And then for the late evening hours, you can still see a possibility of some showers and thunderstorms, but it does look like the best chance should run during the late evening to the evening hours today. Come back to our risk chart for today. We'll have green conditions as for precipitation and lightning for this morning into the afternoon hours, a high of 78 degrees, slightly breezy to breezy south-southwesterly winds this afternoon at 12 to 17 knots, gusting to 24 knots, and a yellow for our winds over 25 knots. Then we'll have the precipitation chances come in for the evening into the late evening hours. We'll see yellow, about a 25 to 30% chance of rainfall and a 25% chance of a thunderstorm across the region. And if those storms do develop, if they do develop due to a capping inversion in the atmosphere, we could be seeing some stronger storms across the region moving through. With the overnight low tonight, we'll see a low of 70 degrees, so very mild and unseasonably warm for this time of year. Our winds will turn westerly to northwesterly overnight, and we'll see a northwesterly wind at 9 to 14 knots, gusting to 21 knots tomorrow morning. Our 24-hour terminal forecast, we're going to see that increase of upper level cirrus cloudiness during the afternoon hours with a broken to overcast deck in the upper levels of the atmosphere. We'll also see VFR conditions with the ceilings remaining in the 25,000 foot range. With the chances of thunderstorms and showers, we could be seeing those ceilings come down to 1,000 feet with any thunderstorms in the region. And as I mentioned, a 25% chance from 1,900 local to 2,200 local this evening. And then by tomorrow morning, we'll see VFR conditions continuing, a scattered deck at 3,000, broken deck at 25,000, a chance we see a broken deck at 3,000 across the Wallops region. Our tides are currently normal, and looking into Friday into Saturday, Friday will be partly cloudy to mostly sunny, breezy and warm, a high of 83 degrees. We'll have orange far winds over 25 knots. Friday night will be mostly clear to partly cloudy and comfortable, a low of 61. And Saturday will be partly cloudy and pleasant with a high of 72 degrees. Continuing with a green chart for Friday night into Saturday. Looking at the next 7 days, we'll have those warm conditions today, high of 78 degrees, southerly flow, a 25% chance of thunderstorms this evening. And then for Friday into Saturday, we'll see a transition of northwesterly flow on Friday with mild to warm temperatures, a high of 83 degrees. And then on Saturday, we'll see a bit of a cool down comparatively to the next 7 days at 72 degrees for a high with onshore flow out of the south to southeast. That'll provide us with really a very nice Saturday overall. And then Sunday, we can see our first 90-degree day of the spring, and we see a high expected of 91 degrees, chance of evening thunderstorms, a 30% chance of that occurring. And then Monday, we'll have a lingering frontal boundary across the region during the morning, a 25% chance of some morning showers, a high of 81 on Monday. And then Tuesday, we'll see a transition from high pressure over us moving off the coast, a high of 84 degrees. And then Wednesday looks like the start of a heat wave across the Mid-Atlantic region, a high of 92 degrees expected on Wednesday. And it looks like we could be seeing multiple days of 90 degrees for the middle portion to latter portion of next week. However, the models are really switching around from day to day on how this pattern will evolve for the middle of next week. But right now it looks like fairly confident we will see some upper 80s to lower 90s for the middle of next week. Well, that's going to complete our 10 a.m. weather brief. I hope everybody has a great day. We're back tomorrow morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m.